Guys, welcome. Ryan John-Baptiste, YouTube, shoulder session. Let's go. Blurry. Guys, just in the car. Right, just a quick note, just to quickly go through what I'm doing right now. Just under 6 weeks, I will be doing a guest pose on stage. So I've been, over the last 3 weeks, been doing a bit of a cutting phase. I'm pretty lean right now, which I'll show you later when I go to the gym. Today we're going to be training shoulders and some triceps. I'm going to show you some of the stuff I'm doing right now and the reason why I'm doing it as well. Hopefully you can get some kind of information from that and take it away and do some of it yourself. All right, see you in the gym. All right guys, just on the way to the gym, just quickly, today, as you know, I'm an Arsenal supporter, and today Arsenal has just signed a big player, Nicolas Pepe. If you don't know, guys, if you don't know about football, don't worry, skip this part. But if you're a football fan, I'm an Arsenal fan, come on Nicolas Pepe, let's go. Right guys, so as I explained earlier, I'm going to be doing some shoulders and triceps, followed by some cardio. I'm under 6 weeks now, and you know, I'm doing a guest pose. I want to be in the best shape possible. So sorry if it goes dark, but yeah, I want to be in best shape possible. So to do that, you have to work hard, you have to push hard, you have to go for it. All right, you have to push hard. So I'm going to show you my condition, being just under 6 weeks out. So yeah, let's go. It's all dark, isn't it? It's all dark. Alright guys, so here I started off with some shoulder pressing from this machine. I like to start with a pressing movement just because it gets my entire shoulder nice and warm. You know, front delts, side delts, and even rear delts are hit. And I kind of, when I push it up, I kind of hit the traps as well. Alright, this next movements it's a superset. I started off with these dumbbell lat raises. I didn't bring it up too high. My whole aim for this is just to hit the side shoulders, the side delts. So I went here for 3 sets of 12 reps each movement. So I did 12 reps there, I believe. And then I went on to these upright rows and making sure I keep the bar close to my body and my elbows high, because I really like to hit the upper traps at the top of the movement. There you go, 12 reps. Woo! Guys, that was tough. 3 sets I've done there. You know what, yeah? The intensity of those put together should get you out of breath. It should be hard enough where you're trying to catch your breath and you're finding it a little bit hard to talk initially. So make sure you get yourself to that intensity. Hey guys, so this next exercise here, it looks like I'm doing back. Yes, your back is worked a little, but here I'm trying to emphasize some trap and some rear delt work here. I'm kind of really squeezing in the traps, as you can see at the top of the movement. This one is real painful, as you can see. There you go. So make sure you squeeze it. Again, this is another superset. We did 3 sets of these, followed by this one here I'm about to do. And again, kind of turn your hand a little bit and really, again, isolate those traps and those rear delts. Bad burn. The burn on these are just horrible, real horrible. Yeah, boy, keep working, Ryan. Come on, let's go. Woo! Anyway, Ryan, enough of that. All right, so here I moved on to some tricep work here. I haven't done these for a long time, so I thought I'd add these in. And again, as it's some kind of a line overhead extension with a single movement on each arm, again, it works your long head of your triceps. It's good to kind of like use unilateral movement, meaning you're kind of using one arm at a time. just in case one arm is overpowered than the other. So I try and really isolate each arm. I started off nice and light just to really get used to the movement. As you can see from this angle, I make sure that my elbow is slightly, not straight, slightly towards my head. That way you get a little bit more engagement in your triceps and you're not using any kind of lat work to help maneuver that weight up. You can see it's just the entire tricep doing that movement. Making sure you squeeze it up. I actually did 4 sets of 15 on each arm in this movement. Guys, this next one now, this one here, this combination of lat raises with front raises is bad. 8 reps each movement, so 16 reps for the first set, followed by an extra 2 in each set onwards. So next set was 10 each movement and then 12 each movement. Here we go, lat raise, hit those side delts and traps, and obviously bring them forward for them front delts together. Yes, this was a crazy burn, 3 sets. So I wanted to do 2 different exercises on triceps. So I ended up doing this movement here. I don't always use this machine, so when I see it, I will use it. I ended up doing 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps here. Make sure you really squeeze it and control both phases of the movement, downward and the upward phase. Squeeze the tricep through the entire muscle. Squeeze it. Here we go. Time to work, guys. Alright guys, just got back in the car. That was a great session. I'm now gonna go and head home, and I'm gonna show you what I've been having for the last 4 weeks. I've been having at least 4 or 5 steaks. Yes, steaks per week. Alright, I'm gonna say 5, but 4 to 5. And I mix it between sirloin and ribeye. Anyway, I'm going to show you when I get home. Guys, I almost forgot. Of course, I had my 2 scoops of Cytec whey straight after my session. So I'm going to do that now. I actually normally have it. I actually normally have 2 scoops of whey after my weights before I do my cardio, so I have it in between, but I forgot to bring it into the gym, so I'm having it now after the cardio. I like to have it after the weights just because I normally do like an hour, like at 40 to an hour, 40 minutes to an hour on the cardio, so I like to get in the whey straight after the actual resistance workout, so the recovery process, you know, starts. But like I said, forgot it in the car. At least I'm getting it in now, yeah? See you at home. Guys, before I go home, sorry. I know I've said it many times. Chocolate coconut, guys. Don't know if you can see that. Just down there. It's not focusing. But anyway, chocolate coconut. Whoa, my gosh. Oh my, voila. Right, so here you guys, ribeye steak. This is what I've been having at least 4 or 5 times a week. You can see it says, once it focuses, there you go, 100 grams. Okay, so the fat is 7 grams of fat, and it's 22 grams per 100. This weighs 255 grams. I say 250. So if we work that out right, that is about, my calculator's great, about 20 grams of fat. And you're looking at, so 40, you're looking at about 60 grams of protein. So this is what I've been having 4 to 5 times a week, and that has been meal 6. So the meal just before I go, well, I have seven kind of meals a day. 5 are actually solid meals, and this is the 5th meal, sorry, the 6th meal 6 I have. I have this with white rice and some veg. I have about 200 grams of white rice with it, and with some veg, and I'm good to go. I've been having that 4 or 5 times a week. Yeah, this might not work for you guys, but because my metabolic rate is always high, I can eat a lot of food. As long as I'm doing cardio, I can get away with eating things like this. I find it also, it helps me stay quite full. Obviously that's with the carbs as well, but obviously red meat has creatine in it as well. Iron, it's got all those kind of minerals, good minerals in there as well, and it contains a lot of fat, which helps with the muscle building process. So let me try and show you how I actually prepare it with my one hand. So I'm using actually Himalayan salt. I grab about a pinch and I'll literally just sprinkle it on top, and then I rub that in, rub it in. I'll do both sides. Obviously I'm going to have to switch hands. Again, sprinkle it on, rub it on. Okay, I've actually preheated the griddle pan. I make sure it's nice and hot. Anyway, I don't want to, this is no cooking show, so that's what I have 4 to 5 times a week, like I've mentioned about 10 times. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that's just me just kind of like updating you what's going on. I'm gonna post more videos about leading into my guest pose, which is on September the 8th, 2019. I thought I'd tell you that date now, just in case you're watching this like a few years in advance of this date. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't already done so, then make sure you subscribe to this channel for more workouts, tips, training, nutrition, all of it. See you soon.